Let me see. It's better now. Let me see if it's just say something, any old thing.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello.
Get it as loud as you're gonna get.
Hello.
Alright. I think it's okay.
Okay. I'll read that again. This is part one. This is the preface, you know? Lionel Ziprin, yeah, math class. Part one. This is, what is this book? Zero, number one, spring issue, 1949. Editors Albert Benvenisti, Themistocles Hodis, Zero Press, 29 Rue Jacobs, Paris, 6E, in parentheses. God, there's even a little poem called Divination by Mason Hoffenberg. He's not with us any longer. He was a very good friend. So this is it. So it was, elect from the obliterate self, the regimental bastion 9 and 3. And I, who turned as he turned, soon forgot how ineluctable despair world turned in whirling world. Thereafter, men came with throats feathered, weeds bound their wrists, and where the brown blood had painted barks of trees, now grew the gaping dog. Bright as hens were 7 points in heaven, and with black wind he grew rich, my beast. It is not ground like diamond is. It has no vault in Antwerp. It has, Jonathan averred. It has and shall foursquare the questions shall the grimy tablature of Sinaitic law. It has, and it shall pluck from the mosaic web the glass bit and the pebble buried there. Within its right, and in a sort, contrivance too's a god. Contrivance gives or doesn't properly when mice or mountain bid. It knows Jehovah was an Afric lost in Dyke's place before the world grew soft. It knows his box can touch his metal face, knows what second flood, what second pair the flood had damned. In short, not by the law that built the metal box, but by the space enclosing it. I, of course, pretended not to understand, but in adversity devised an parenthetic creed, and 4 by 4 I placed beside reluctancy the stubborn mouth whose teeth with such plain care, with such plain wish, had so enjoined the void, so angrily it spat, so angrily it gnashed at blood. Abraham and Rachel then, now dead. And from their graves, I think, no longer need to summon these wild hands to meet their own. Still is their rest. Loose the cordon of their stony parentage. Now, at my torn garments, while I weep, they will not tear. Strange, huh? I don't know, I wasn't even married. I didn't even meet my wife. Right? And I was just a kid. I read the Harvard 5-foot shelf of literary classics, right? And my father left home, but left that. And I couldn't read novels. I was really very gone, more than now even. I didn't realize it though. I would not give in. I just thought everyone was nowhere, except my grandmother, right? So, it was a large desk, and I wrote at that desk. And I wrote on English of the legal size, because this paper, I used to read it and reread it and reread it to make it flawless. I wanted to make it poetry and sound like prose at the same time. Exquisite prose, but nonetheless poetry, right? Not a bad idea. But I was already interested a little bit in magic. And I liked magic. I liked Robert Flood and those magic, you know, I like that. I like that. But, and I got interested in better level of culture. Not pop, I don't like that, because pop is pop still, but I sort of like that. I wasn't so Jewish concentrated. I was Jewish. I was definitely, but I wasn't so concentrated. I wasn't so Jewish concentrated till on 7th Street. I had a feeling that Hitlerism, some remnant of it, moved to the Chelsea Hotel. And from Harry was already living there, and Debbie. And then it moved to 7th Street. There was like a fascist, not like there was some kind of Nazi wind blowing from over there through the Chelsea down to 7th Street. So, what time is it? Is that for me?
Could be Dr. Norman.
At this hour? Hello? How are you?